Hey guys, it's Marquita Bianca and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time visiting, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you will click like for this video and subscribe so that way you don't miss any of the content that I'm putting out on my channel. So today's video is going to kick off a new series called Work It Girl Wednesday. I'm really excited about this series, and I guess I should say the weekly videos that I'm going to be putting out for Wednesdays will be Work It Girl Wednesday, because I want to focus on things that happen for us in business that need us to better prepare for things. So today I'm going to specifically be going over the topic of how to get ready for TV interviews and also ace different media opportunities that you might have. So with my Performing Arts Center, it seems that we always have something going on. We're doing a lot for the community, and sometimes that equates to us having to go on to the news or talk with media about our programming. I find myself nervous all the time. That never ever goes away. As long as you're human, you're always going to be nervous. But there are things that you can do to prepare so that way you are your very best when you have your interview. Now, these can be things where your interview is a solo interview, or like we had this week where we were actually part of a studio audience, and we still had maybe like a solo few minutes to talk about our programming, but it was of course accompanying a larger group of people. So the first thing that I have is leave nothing to the day of. It is always going to be Murphy's Law that something's going to happen to you. So I try to make sure that I have everything done. This means putting out the clothes that I'm going to wear, all the way from shoes, accessories, making sure things aren't going to be too shiny on air, depending upon, you might be on green screen. If you're not on green screen, these are things that you need to think about. I also make sure that I'm wearing minimal jewelry, as well as colors that are going to be, complementary to my hair color, eye color, all of those things, but also making sure that I'm not boring. I want to make sure that I show my personality on air, because whatever you're talking about that is close to your heart, you want your audience to be able to feel. You just don't want to have to think about that stuff when you wake up the morning of your TV interview. It could be really, really bad. So make sure that you prepare, you get all of your items ready the night before. Getting prepared the night before also means getting a good night's sleep. So the second thing is, while you are on air, you want to make sure that you continuously have great posture and also great energy. It is not going to be good if you're going on air and you are slumped over and looking unconfident about what you're talking about. The other thing is that you want to keep your energy high. Usually these interviews are lasting maybe less than 10 minutes. And I mean, 10 minutes is if you're lucky, but I would say between 5 to 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes should be you being on level 10 about whatever you are speaking about. So you want to make sure that your posture and your energy are showing the excitement about whatever you're speaking about, so it can relate to the hundreds of thousands of people that are sitting at home watching you live. Then the third thing is, don't forget to plug the important things. So I remember my first TV interview, and I really relied on the person who was interviewing me to kind of lead me and guide me through what I needed to speak to about our programming. After I left that interview and I watched it, I said, you know what, man, I could have mentioned so many other things while I was sitting there, but of course I was trying to make sure that I was respectful to the person who was interviewing me and also not speaking over them. So now, fast forward a few years, I'm kind of developing more of a balance, and I think that this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, because we need to understand that you don't have much time when you go on. So you want to make sure that you capitalize on that small amount of time that you have. And that means plugging you, your business, whatever organization, and the great things that you're doing. So you want to make sure that when they ask you questions, why do you do this? Why are you a part of this? Why do you love this? Take that opportunity to not only answer that question, but also put buffers at the end of it that plug your business, the great people that you work with, and your mission and passion behind what you're doing. So I hope that these 3 tips help you for all of the things that you need to do for media and TV interview wise for your business, and that you all go out to start seeking those opportunities. Make sure that you are submitting your projects, make sure that you're making all those requests, sending them to your local news stations so that way they can know about what you're doing. It is no problem with you tooting your own horn if you're doing great things for your community. And if your community doesn't know about it, how can they take advantage of it? So I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.